Brilliance Audio presents The Summer of New Beginnings, a Magnolia Grove novel by Bette Lee Crosby, performed by Shannon McManus and Eric G. Dove. For my husband Richard, you have always believed that I can fly. You are my rock and my inspiration. Coming to Magnolia Grove. When Lila married George Briggs, she believed they would settle into a lovely little house, raise a family, and live happily ever after. She was partly right. On a Sunday afternoon, when the summer sun was high in the sky and the air sweet with the scent of magnolia blossoms, she and George went for a drive in the country. They started out looking for a farm stand with fresh strawberries and bushel baskets of peaches, but the moment they entered Magnolia Grove, their fate was sealed. "Let's stop for a soda," Lila suggested, as they cruised along Main Street. They settled at a sidewalk table, ordered ice cream sodas, and sat for nearly an hour. Lila was taken with the people she watched come and go, families mostly, some with toddlers, others with teenagers, all of them laughing and happy. The thing that impressed her was the way people greeted one another, stopping to pass the time of day and waving to neighbors on the far side of the street. "This is such a friendly town, isn't it?" she said, a sparkle in her eye. George nodded. "Would you like to ride around and see the rest of the place?" Of course she answered yes. It was a tiny little town, one you could drive through from end to end in mere minutes, but they were in no hurry. First, George circled the lake with its gathering of tiny bungalows at the far end. Then he turned toward the residential area. They passed by houses that varied in size and style, yards planted with flowers, and tricycles left waiting on the front porch or walkway. At the end of Carson Street, Lila spotted a bunch of balloons bobbing in the breeze. "Let's see what's down there," she said. George obligingly turned, and as they drew closer, he saw the sign that read, "Model Homes." An arrow pointed toward Baker Street. "Shall we take a look?" he said, and turned in that direction. Halfway down the street was a cluster of brand-new Cape Cod houses, 5 of them in a row. Each one was alike, and yet a bit different. The doors a different color.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?